There is a particular kind of blindness that has nothing to do with your eyes. It lives in the mind. And the strange thing is, the smarter you think you are, the harder it is to see it. Welcome back to Mind Unlocked. Today we are not here to judge your intelligence. We are here to do something far more useful. Look honestly at the thinking patterns that quietly work against even the sharpest minds. Because the mistakes we are about to talk about are not signs of stupidity. They are signs of being human. And the fact that you are here, willing to look at yourself this closely, already says something important about you. The first mistake is this: confusing familiarity with understanding. Your brain has a deeply efficient system. When something feels familiar, it registers as known. Psychologists call this the fluency effect. When information flows into your mind smoothly, without friction, your brain sends a quiet signal that says, "I already know this." But familiarity and understanding are not the same thing. You can recognize a concept, nod along to an explanation, feel completely comfortable with an idea, and still be unable to apply it, explain it, or think critically about it. The brain mistakes the ease of recognition for the depth of knowledge. And this happens to intelligent people constantly, precisely because they have more stored familiarity to draw from. The second mistake is subtler, valuing being right over being accurate. There is a part of the brain called the left interpreter, identified by neuroscientist Michael Gazzaniga, that works constantly in the background. Its job is not to find truth. Its job is to build a coherent story out of whatever information is already there. This means your brain is not a truth-seeking machine by default. It is a story-protecting machine. So when new information arrives that contradicts what you already believe, the brain does not automatically update. It searches for reasons to dismiss. Smart people are especially vulnerable here because they are better at constructing convincing arguments, which means they are also better at defending wrong beliefs with sophisticated reasoning. The third mistake is one almost no one talks about: outsourcing. You're thinking without realizing it. In an age of endless information, the mind finds shortcuts. You follow thinkers you respect. You absorb frameworks from books and podcasts. You adopt the conclusions of people you admire. And slowly, without noticing, you stop forming original thoughts and start curating borrowed ones. Psychologists call this epistemic dependence. It is not laziness. It is an automatic cognitive efficiency move. Your brain saves energy by trusting sources it has already approved. But the cost is quiet and serious. Your thinking begins to sound confident, while becoming less and less yours. The fourth mistake is underestimating the emotional roots of your logic. Most people believe their reasoning and their emotions are separate systems, that when they think carefully, emotions step aside. Neuroscience disagrees entirely. Antonio Damasio's somatic marker hypothesis shows that emotional signals are woven into every decision and judgment the brain makes. When you feel strongly about something, those feelings do not disappear when you start reasoning. They shape what evidence you look for, what conclusions feel acceptable, and what questions you never think to ask. The mistake is not having emotions. The mistake is believing they are not there when they are driving everything. The fifth mistake is the quietest one: stopping at the first good explanation. When your brain finds an answer that makes sense, it releases a small reward signal. Curiosity drops. The search ends. Psychologists call this satisficing, settling for a sufficient explanation rather than continuing toward a more accurate one. Intelligent people are not immune to this. In fact, because they find good explanations faster, they often stop searching sooner. The first answer feels so solid, so reasonable, so well-constructed, that the possibility of a better one never gets considered. Here is what ties all five of these together. None of them are failures of intelligence. They are features of a brain doing exactly what it was designed to do: move fast, preserve energy, protect its existing model of the world, and keep you feeling stable. The thinking mistakes that hold smart people back are not signs of a weak mind. They are signs of a mind that has never been shown its own blind spots. And that is exactly what awareness is for. Not to make you feel bad about how you think, but to give you a small, quiet edge, the ability to pause, notice, and choose differently. If this made you look at yourself a little differently today, there is one more video on this channel that might go even deeper for you. Our last video was about why you feel lonely, and many people said it explained something they had never been able to put into words. Go watch it after this. The link is right there. We will see you soon on Mind Unlocked.